and you'll have request.status. If it is false, you can send request ID notification dot subject. You'll have content notification dot content. You'll have recipient email notification dot recipient email. You'll have sent status as notification dot sent status. And if this all fails, you'll just come here and write catch error console.log error while catching notification request, and then you can send the error message. Simple. That's how you can write the controller, and look how quickly you can write a controller these days. It just takes few minutes. This should not be request, this should be response. And here also I should send a response. Ideally I should send the same response that I sent earlier. So I'll just copy from here. Control C, come here, make enter, paste it. Okay. Look how quickly we can write a controller using this. There will be a time where you will be able to create a complete app. If you continue like this, there will be a time you can create a complete app in less than 3 to 4 hours. So yeah, I'm hoping that time comes soon. Maybe you will also have a machine coding round in your interview sessions. So I think in those interview sessions you have to write a machine code. So there also you can use this knowledge. Now I'm going to go to the router. Inside the router, I'm going to create a get request app.get. In the get request, I'll copy this whole thing. This is the same. And in the end, I'll have a parameter with this ID param on notification controller dot get notification status. So my router is also done, my controller is also done. I come here and control C this, run the app again, and this time I go back to my not model compass, I'll go back to Postman. In Postman, I create a new notification. I say go to localhost this, and inside this I'll have to send a ticket ID. Ticket ID I'm sending 13456. I copy this and I come here and paste it, and everything looks fine. I send this, and it says that the status is unsent. Okay, you get the ticket when you do this. Is this making sense? Yes or no? So this is how you can get and put things into the DB. Very simple API. Now I'm again going to save this, because saving is a good idea. This is called as post get notification status. We should return only status. It's a good idea to return the whole ticket. Somebody who is asking for a status may also be interested in these things. You can return the whole ticket if you want. I don't find it to be a bad design choice. Yeah. Uh, yeah. It's okay. If you want, you can just send the status of your ticket, which is this one. But it is also a reasonably good approach to send the whole ticket. I don't see a very big problem with this approach. Okay. Yes. Now although the naming might be a little tricky, like since we are naming it as the status, so we are looking for the ticket status. Yeah. Have you connected notification to the CRM app? No, that is what we are going to do tomorrow. In tomorrow's class, we are going to connect the two apps. Okay, and tomorrow's class is all about connecting notification service with the CRM app. Tomorrow we are having class? Yes, you are having class. I think there is a class tomorrow. I just give me 1 second. Let me check. There should be a class. Anshul said leave. No class. No, I didn't say anything like that. Did I say that? No. Oh, okay. There is subject matter expert. Okay, just give me 1 second. Let me check. Just give me 1 second. Let me check if there's a class tomorrow. In my calendar, there seems to be a class, as far as I remember. Okay, there is no class tomorrow. Very good. There's no class. You can enjoy your 31st. Now the next class is directly on 2nd. Okay. No worries. You can enjoy your 31st. Happy holidays. So now what are we going to do next? So we'll meet on 2nd and we'll discuss this connecting notification service with the other service. Now what we are going to do now is we are going to write rest of the code, which is the cron job code. How does the cron job works? Typically what we do is we define a new folder for the crons, because there can be multiple crons in a service which do multiple things. Okay. Just like you can have multiple controllers and routers, there can be something called as crons. I define a different folder called as crons. Inside this folder, I define a file called as cron.js. Okay. And the only thing in the life of this cron job is okay, let me write the cron job first. Const on is equal to require mode. Okay. This is the first step. And the second step is const ticket notification model is equal to require models slash notification model. Why is this crying? Okay. That's okay. I'll push the code. Just give me 1 second. Thank you, Likit, for reminding. I had the origin and it got pushed. Now let's go back to the code. The ticket model, and one more thing you will require is the email transporter. I'll write it later. So now let's talk about the cron schedule. Cron.schedule. First, we need to schedule it. So every 30 seconds, $, */30, start, 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 start. There should be 5 starts after 30. So every 30 seconds, what do you do? Create a async call. This async call takes no arguments and calls this function. What is this function? And each time you have to give 6 stars, exactly like this, the way I have shown you. Now you are going to do const notifications is equal to await ticket notification model dot find find all the notification which has sent status as unsent. Okay. This cron is like a process. I think, were you there in the last class, Abhijit? Were you there in the last class? Okay. Then, okay, just give me 1 second. Let me explain this one more time. I'll just come here and write 5 seconds, and then I'm going to come here and write console.log on executed. Okay, so those of you who were not there, this is a scheduler. Every 5 seconds, this is going to run this code, which is to run the cron execute. Okay, this is seconds, this is minutes. There's different time windows. You can check out the schedule windows. This is minutes, this is seconds, this is minutes, this is hours, this is day of the week, this is month of the year, this is day of the month, like that. You can decide which day you can. Likita has shown, Likita has given the list of things. Now what I'm going to, this cron is going to run every 5 seconds. Now I come here to my app.js. Okay, before coming to app.js, if I just run this file, suppose I stop this and I do node cron.js, every 5 seconds, this file is going to say cron executed. That's all what cron is doing. Okay, Vijit? Every 5 seconds, cron is showing I am getting executed. That's all cron is doing. There's nothing magical about cron. Okay. So I'll just pause this and I'm just going to close that here. That's all cron is doing. I'm going to comment this out. Anyone else has a doubt about cron? I can show it again, but I think this is clear now. First thing is, every 30 seconds, go to the notification model and try to find the notifications that are unsent till now and get them into notifications. Now what you do is console.log count of unsent notifications colon, and then you can write the why not do it using set timeout instead? How will you do it using set timeout? You will put it inside a loop or something? Okay. I mean, cron will be doing exactly that in the backend. It will be using a set timeout like feature, but this is an API that can do it for you. So for example, Avijit, what happens right now, you are just thinking about 5 seconds, but suppose you want to do it on the last day of every month, or you want to do it on the 3rd week of the year. So all those calculations you don't want to do in seconds. So therefore, you don't cron will be doing set timeout in the backend itself. Okay. What is seconds, minute, hour, and how we write those? So if I want to do it every hour, I can write like 1 hour. So every 1 hour and 5 seconds, this will run. Okay. So maybe I can show you how the cron schedule works. can just go to node cron schedule. Node cron. Let me go to this only. And here there should be a code readme. Yeah. So this is the data. These are the 4 stars. After them, you have to write the seconds. Okay. So now, for example, this is going to run every 1, 2, 4, and 5 minutes. This is going to run from 1 to 5 minutes. This is going to run every 2 minutes. When you have a /2, is going to run every 2 minutes. When you say January, September, and Sunday, this is going to run on Sundays for January and September. Okay, every Sunday on January and September this will run. There should be a star behind this, and this is going to run every January and September on Sundays. So all these options are there. Whenever you have a question, you can basically, Nikhil has a talk. Yeah, cron tab. Okay, there's a tool that is shared by Nitish Kumar. You can check it out. crontab.guru. crontab.guru. Yeah. So next at this 4, 5. That means 4 hours, 5 minutes. This should run. So if I write it like this, if I come here and write like this, so and I make this as a star. Also, there can be a second version also. Okay. I'm not sure. Oh, I was not sharing the screen. Just a second. Sorry for that. So I'm just sharing the cron group. This was the cron group. You can click on this one, and you can see whatever values are there. It will give you different kinds of practices that you can use. There is no second contributor here. Ideally, there should be a second also. It is only containing minute, hour, day, and month and day of the week, of the month, so on and so forth. So you can play around with this cron thing. Okay. Video was gone, but do you get the idea of cron tab, Guru? This one, crontab.guru. Yeah, you can just play around with this for a few minutes, and ideally, whenever you have a doubt, you can just search how to create that particular time. Typically, you will have every second or every 5 minutes or something. So it should not be a difficult one. Sometimes you might have something difficult. It is not useful to remember all this code in your mind. It's a good idea to figure out when you have a chance, when you have a use case. You don't need to figure out everything at the start. Okay. Now, going back to our lecture. So now this cron job is running, and it has taken all the list of notifications that need to be sent, all the unsent notification. And what are we going to do? Each notification that has been unsent, we are going to send it. That's all we're going to do. Notification. For each notification. Notification, and this notification is going to call a function, and this function will have const mail data. This is the data that you need to send. From who is sending this message? From CRM notification service at, I'm going to use Yahoo at yahoo.com.co.in. I'll create an email address with this name and then it will work out. To who all are you sending it to? Notification.cpn emails. Subject is going to be notification.subject, and you will have text is going to be notification.content. So far, so good. Now we have the mail data. Before moving forward, let me create a email address on Yahoo with this name. Okay. So that I can also demonstrate to you how this app is working. Okay. So I'll just pull this off. First, I'll go to yahoo.co.in. In yahoo.co.in, I'm going to do sign in. And I'll just go and create an account. For creating an account, I'll need a full name. Let me write it as Anshul Yadav. Email address, I'm going to save it as CRM notification service at yahoo.com. I need underscore instead of dashes, so I'll just write underscore. Okay. I need to create a password. Just create a password. I just create suggest a strong password. Some strong password I'll write. No worries. Date of birth year 1992. And continue. Secure your account. We'll send you a notification code. Send code, you agree to our policy. Let me give my mobile number. 5970934. And send code. Prove you're not a robot. I don't know how to prove that. Password saved. And I should have received a character code now. So I come here and click on this. Character code is 55576. I verify this. Welcome to Yahoo. You can use your new email address. Contact information, no, I don't want anyone to contact me. Done. Now, this is my new email account. I click on preferences. Please repeat videos here. See control. I just click on email address, and there should be a way to. This is maybe later. Click on here, more settings, and there should be somewhere like STP, security filter, out of office, view email notification, mailbox, SMTP, and Yahoo. I'm trying to find the SMTP for Yahoo. Connect email client to server SMTP. There should be. Are you Yahoo settings? It is requested to SMTP. How to create a app password for this security, create app password. Okay, so I come here, go to security and privacy, blocked addresses. Oh no, not this one. I go to Yahoo Mail. I go to home. I'm trying to find the SMTP server for Yahoo. So I click on my account, and there should be account security. And no, this is close. Verification app password. If you don't normally use a password to sign into your Yahoo account, here's how you can generate a password for third-party apps that require. Why is that required? Because I'm going to send emails from this Yahoo address. Okay. So enter your app's name. Let me call it CRM app. CRM notification service. And I'm going to generate a password for this. Sorry, this feature is not available at present. Notification service. This is not working. So let me go back to SMTP setting. What is the password? Your Yahoo app password. It is not the password you used to log in. The feature is not available. So what can I do? Where can I send an SMTP server? So message. Generate app passwords here. No. SMTP server. SendGrid is something I can use. Gmail provides POP3 and IMP service where we can get SMTP services. Gmail, I'm not sure. Last time I checked with Gmail, it was also causing some problem. So let me go to this and add another account. Create account for personal use. First name Anshul, last name Yadav. Save this. Password suggest should be
रखो ना कुर्सी में रख
underscore
जोड़ेंगे जोड़ेंगे
gmail.com. Password, let me.
किशन डिटेल से खेल दे
No. Click here. @gmail.com. What is the problem?
डेली तो अपना
I need a
पॉइंट को तो
strong
डेली
password.
खलासी बना देता है तो न ले रहे तो न कूदी तो न कूदी
No, not
तो
here.
बाहरे भीतरे बाहरे अब सही जावे का
I just
करी
use
के
this
संग ये न
password.
खाए पागला लगे खिलत रहे
I'll use a simple password.
हाँ का पिंधे की तो तुम मेरे लिए तो खरीद दी है
Seems to be working.
हाँ?
6 here.
हाँ?
Seems to be correct.
चलेंगे
And this one. See, yeah. Optional. Date of birth. August, September. 20, 90, render mail. Next. Agree. Now in this I want to go to Gmail. Last time I used Gmail for SMTP, it was causing a lot of problems.
सोमवार को चलेगा, क्या दिक्कत है?
So what you can do is you
काम
can go
धंधा
to
करेंगे तुम,
settings.
काम धंधा रोज
और
करके
see all
खरीदेंगे, वहाँ
settings.
घूमे के चलेंगे।
In this there should be forwarding and pop IM. This is pop disable. Uh, enable IMP. No. Let me check. Check IMP is turned on. Change SMTS in your settings. Click forwarding and tab. Save change. Settings. Incoming email server. Outgoing. SMTP is outgoing mail server. Okay. The below table show the below update your client with current information. Okay. Authentication test. Full name or display name, your name, account name, username, your full email address. Password is your Gmail password. Okay, so this seems to be working correctly. Now I just need to write this. So I have to come here and write enable SMTP and no size limit. Yeah, save changes. So these changes are saved. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back to my CRM app, and there's one more thing I need. Is the email transporter. So once I have the mail data, I need an email transporter, and I'm going to define an email transporter now. So I just come here and define a new folder. This is called as notifier. This is a single folder with a single file called as email service. Is a SMTP setup on Gmail? Yeah, you just need to click on that. Just need to click on enable IMP. Okay. All you need to do is go to this settings, go to all settings, go to forwarding and pop IM, and here you can just enable IMAP. Okay. That's all you need to do. Mostly create a new file instead of doing it directly. Okay. What is IM? It is for forwarding maps from forwarding mails from other apps. There's a full form for that. I am forgetting the full form. Let me see what is the full form. Outgoing mail. So IMAP is something. I'm not sure about the full form, but it's a service. It's a protocol that can be used to forward mails from your account. Okay. Internet Mail Access Protocol. Internet Mail Access Protocol. Thank you, Nilanjan. I used to use it before when I used to send something to my Kindle. I typically used to use this. Okay. Now we are going to write a mail transporter, which will require something. Const node mailer is a service that we'll need. So require node mailer. Save this. Come to this point and write node. npm install node mailer. I should have saved it, but it will automatically get saved. So let me check package.json. It contains node mailer. So yeah, it got saved. Now I have the node mailer file provider. I can just do module.export. Create a function that will send the mails from this create transport, and this transport will be port 465. This is the correct port. Host is smtp.google, smtp.gmail.com. Let me check if the port is correct. So here we have to provide the SMTP setting. Yes, exactly. This client will use the SMTP setting. This will take port will be 465, and it will take the authentication thing also. So I'll just go back to, it'll take the authentication. For authentication, it will take user. Let me paste the user. Notification, CRM notification.service, and password is going to be U6J 61016. I think this is the password. And finally, I'll write secure as true. So that's how you can create a node mailer. Now the last thing is, what is SSL? It's just give me 1 second. I forgot the SSL form. Circuit sockets layer. Oh yeah, this is a layer in networking. Just like you have, there's a sockets layer, there's an application layer. This is, can you repeat this part again? Yes. Look at, this is a layer in networking, SSL. Okay. Socket layer is called as SSL. Now, Karan Kaura. So Karan, what I'm doing is I'm creating a node mailer which is going to use my SMTP service from my Gmail account, which is CRM notification services Gmail account. And this is the password. Once you pass the email address and password into this, you can use this service. Okay. I'm going to change the password while pushing the code to the GitHub, but you can use some other email address if you want. Okay. This is not. Please don't use this email address for your use because it is registered on my name. Actually, I'm going to delete the email address as well. So that's how you can create a transport protocol. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come to the cron jobs. Let me see what is the time. I'm going to go to cron job, and once I have the mailer, I'm going to import the mailer in my cron job. So I'm going to come here and click const email transporter, which will require show a test. Yeah, shall we? Yeah, exactly. We are going to test. That's why I'm taking this trouble. Otherwise, I would have given you the theory and left you on your own. But I'm going to show you how to send it to a particular email address, and I'll ask you to give me your email address, and I'll send it to you specifically. Okay, so you can check in your email address. Console.log mail data. Can log the mail data and email transporter dot send mail. We'll have the mail data, send this mail data. This is the load that we have, and async error comma data here comma info. Just give me 1 second. Where is the email? Yeah. Let me change this. Control V. Dash dot. And there was something more. 1992 1. Let me check the email address of that account. Otherwise, all our hard work will go to waste. 1992. There's nothing one about it. Yeah. Just come here and write it as 1992. I think one more place I have to change it is in the email service. It should be notification dot 1992. Save this also. Cron also. Error and info. And then what you can do is create this. And then you can do if there is an error, you can do console.log error.message. If there is no error, else you can do console.log info. Once this happens, what you are going to do is const saved notification is equal to await ticket model.find one, and you're going to send the underscore ID as notification dot underscore ID. Now what you are going to do is save notification dot send a status. Send. Await. Save. Okay. But don't we need to write full email address gmail.com? Yeah, that is correct. Sorry, I didn't write it completely. Thank you for that update, Nilanjan. So that's all there is to this. I'm going to reduce the time. 5 seconds is good. 5 seconds is good. I'm going to save this and I'm going to now run the code. First I'll go, node app.js. Control C. I'm going to come here and click on app.js. And here I have to write that cron job. So I'll have to do require dot cron slash cron. When I write this, it means that I am asking the cron job to run. No, time is not over yet. I'm going to come to the top and I'm going to paste this. So my cron job will start running as soon as you start my app. So let me start the app one more time. Now app is running in 5 seconds. This is the unsent email that we need to send, and it is not being sent ever because these email addresses are not this email is going away. Let's see if it is going to, yeah. Timeout. The email is not going to. Email timeout. I'm getting an email timeout on this. Email service. Let me check email service. Let me check. I think the password is incorrect or something. Let me check what is the password. Just let me stop sharing for some time. Let me check. Let me check the password. I have not saved the password. Why? Why have I not saved the password? Oh my god. General. I have to come here and share Google account. Just give me a few minutes. Yeah, that is a good idea. But security, security. Password. What is the password? Okay, let me check. Password is correct only. Password is not the problem. Let me share one more time. Come here and share. So, what is saying username and password not accepted. So, it's saying username and password is not accepted. Just give me 1 second. Let me go back to this one and let me let me open incognito and just give me 1 second. It was IMP not SMTP. Maybe for that. No. Oh, okay. Did I write IMS? No. I write SMTP. That's correct. That is not the problem. It says username and password is not accepted. So let me check by logging in gmail.com. Not while setting up on Gmail. Setting up on Gmail. Let me check. I think there was no SMTP path, SMTP option. There's no SMTP option. Okay. There's only IMP, which I have enabled, and there is POP, which I will enable again. Let me see. And I'll save this. Under the account tab, accounts tab. Where is accounts? Accounts and imports. Change account, change send email as this. Storage. Account. Add another email address. Add a mail account. This one. No, this is not what I want. No. It says that Abhijit Nair is saying something. Let me check. Sorry. So I have a tutorial open on my computer as well. So just give me 1 second. This is Gmail itself. It is saying that I'm signing it. Too many simultaneous, blocked or spammed. Account name, Gmail address. Use your full email address. Okay, that's the problem. I got it. That is the problem. I should be using my full email address. So here, when I have the username, I have to write @gmail.com. Okay. I save this. I go to this place, Control C, on the Node app again. And this is the notification. It will take some time to send it. Ideally, I should use 30 seconds time window instead of 5 seconds, but let's see. Timed out. Okay, let me control C this and come here and do. Let me go to cron job. Inside this, I have this function. Let me copy this function. See. Control V. Just give me a few minutes. We have some time. I think we should be. Sorry. I'm just going to share the screen. Okay. So let's try to send a simple email and see what is going wrong. Okay. So I have email address sent, and here I'm going to create a mail data const mail data. Let me create some data for this mail. All I need is from to. So I copy this from and then to. Into I'm just going to write my email address, anshul98@gmail.com. I'll have subject, which is equal to test, and text is also equal to test. Okay. This is my mail data. Ideally, I should be able to send the email using this.
तो
I'm
बात
going to
नहीं
stop this part.
बाय घूमले
Stop this part.
क्या
And what I'm going to do is, I also don't need this part. Delete this. I'm going to print the info and look at the message. And I'm going to comment out this part also. That's also not required. Now I'm going to save this. Email service seems to be correct. gmail.com smtp. Save this as well. Go to this place. This. And invalid login. Not accepted. Learn more at this. Open. What does it say? Set a problem. Okay, let me go to what Abhijit has shared. Username and password. Check your password. Just to answer. Just give me 1 second. Let me go back to this. Full email address, Gmail password. Seems to be correct. Settings. Notification service.1992. Oh, should it be user or username? Just give me 1 second. No mail. Some problem with this. Let me copy this password. Let me go to incognito window. Password. Oh no. What is the email address? It is crm.service. So crm notification service 1992. Password I'm going to paste. The password and email address are correct. There is no problem with the password or email address. That is not the error. So password and email address are correct. What else can go wrong? Let me check what somebody has shared with the stop sharing. Hostinger tutorial how to use the just give me a few minutes. I think I still have some time. Hostinger. slash tutorials slash how to use free Google SMTP server. I think it will take some time for that email address to get activated. What is this saying? Navigate to setting. Once you have Gmail password, log into your Gmail account. Follow this. Navigate is setting by clicking. Using custom domain. This is custom domain. This is a WordPress plugin. Or this is not. Okay. What does custom domain do? Okay. No, that is not. That is not what you need. One thing that is not going to work is probably that the fact that there is no two-factor authentication in the app, in the account. If I don't provide two-factor authentication, SMTP will not work. Uh, SMTP Gmail work without two-factor authentication.
इतना खबर में हो जाएगी हाँ हाँ हो जाता है
Password. No.
हाँ हाँ नहीं लग रहा है हाँ नहीं लग रहा है
Sorry for this delay. Let me try TLS instead of SSL. Let me try. Let me try the other port number 576. No So Notemail works. Oh, did I do secure as true? Let me do secure as false. I come here and go back to this. I do secure as false, and I do it as 567. That's the problem that is occurring now. It says that username and password is wrong. Come here and control C this. I run the code again. Let's see what happens now. Notification sent. Okay, so am I getting an error or something? Timed out. Okay. Okay, this is a problem with Gmail actually. Yeah, there is something that Google is doing to stop the emails from going to the client ID. Third application API console. Application API console. Jump to API console. Just log into the other account. Okay. I have to update my API console. So let me share. I'm sharing the screen. What do I have to do? In this here, you create a client ID into the box for redirect URL. Then you must obtain a client ID and secret. Open Google OAuth Playground. You will obtain refresh token and access token to set up the OAuth Playground. On the page for this, click on gear right button. Set up your ID and client secret. Step 2 access token location. Authorize header and record. Set up the scopes. Text below. Click on authorize API. Authorize the refresh token. Write down a snippet. I have to write the OAuth here. Address. Okay. And send mail.js. Okay, so this will require a lot of steps to do it from Gmail. I think I have time for doing that. Let me see if I can do this. Just give me 1 second. Let me see if I can do this in the next 5 minutes. Let me check what is the time. I have 5 minutes. I'll try to do this, and if I'm able to do, I'll help you. If I'm not able to do it, then we'll see. Create project. And in this, my project name is notification service. Install on mail register. Cancel. Create client ID. OAuth consent screen. Oh, no. API console. On API access. API access. Where is API access? Go to API console. Jump to API console. Yeah, this is good. In this, I'm not able to find API access in this. Okay, need to create a project. SMTP. So, okay. No, I want a new project. I click on new project. This is called as CRM notification service, and organization is Hyderabad. No. Location say Hyderabad. Create. Protect your account from hackers. Creating this, see all activity. This is good. Now this app got created. I click on the app, and in this API library, there should be apps and services. There should be something called as API access. Enable APIs. This requires a lot of work. I don't think I first need to create. I created product, API and service, credentials and credentials online. Yes, that is true. So, but anyways, that's a small thing. Maybe tomorrow I'll set it up and I'll show it to you, or maybe some other day I'll show it to you. But all that you do is typically you should have a very good email address that can send SMTP. But that setup step is remaining. So I was not thinking that it will take so much time. I was thinking that the request will be easier to send. Anyways, so once you have the request enabled, what you can do is you can send the emails. You can send the email using the email sender, and people will start receiving emails. This is not that easy as it looks. There are some steps. There are some bureaucratic steps that you have to follow. I'm sorry, I was not prepared for this contingency. Yeah. So that is the overall notifications app. In the next class, we will attach this app to our regular app, and we'll also, I'll try to get the SMTP thing working. And in the next class, I'll show you the total overall code. Okay. Again, I'm sorry for the delay. That's it. On 2nd January, I'll show. In the next year, it will take me 1 year to complete this app. It will take me 1 year. Next year, I'll show you the SMTP. Okay. Completed. It was not a problem of the code. It was problem of Gmail actually. Yeah. So, anyways, completed prompt. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, everyone. Happy New Year in advance to every one of you. May you have a very nice year next year. May all of you get very good jobs. May all of you get placed in Google next year. Okay. Till then, bye everyone. And once you get placed in Google, please fix this SMTP thing. Okay. Bye everyone. Same to you. Sir. Bye. Good night.